let's start. So, we are looking at the norma bacilla, something of your
norma bacillar.
Norma bacillar of your skull. Okay, so first we have to identify this one, your intermaxillary septum. Your intermaxillary septum, and this one is your incisive fossa. Incisive fossa, okay? So this one is the horizontal plate of your palatine bone. This one is the vomer. Vomer ni guys, do not be full vomer. Okay, so this one, the small one. Okay, so karon no dili jud ta kakita sa iyahang sphenoid nga super clear. But this one, naputol siya. This one should have been the medial pterygoid or the medial plate of the pterygoid of the sphenoid bone. So, medial pterygoid yung bota. Pero isulat ninyo ha kay medial plate of the pterygoid of the sphenoid bone. Then this one is the lateral plate of the pterygoid. Okay? Then dili kay prominent niya hamulus. So, this one is the hamulus. Kanisiya. Hamulus. Okay, hamulus. Then hamulus. If na hamulus, nasa jujay spine. This still belongs to the sphenoid bone. Laterally, yan na lang. Okay, kita mo sa spine? Kita sa spine? This one. Okay, so laterally to that, you can see the mandibular fossa, this one. So it is where your mandible attaches, this one, huh? Then posterior to your mandibular fossa is your external auditory meatus, this one. External auditory meatus, and if anaan na open, it's called the external auditory foramen. Boom. Then this one is your mastoid process. Mastoid process. Then from your mastoid process, medial to that, it's called your mastoid notch. Mastoid notch, okay? Superior, if you draw a line from the mastoid notch, there should have been a styloid process there, here. Then he. Kana si styloid, but naputol si styloid. So si styloid, medial to the styloid is your, when you make jog, you should make jog with style, okay? So this one is your jugular foramen. Okay, so when you make jog, you should do it with style. Because medially, it's the jugular foramen. Then this one is the superior to that, gamay mag-notch imong uyab. So mura na mag-carrot, so si carotid canal. Okay? So si carotid canal. Nya kung virgin ka, yung mag-jog mo, di ba makisi? So si foramen lacerum. Nagkisi ang foramen lacerum. Okay, nakisi man siya, virgin man ka. Ikaw kuman ana, imong taler day. Gamay pa man na siya no, ana. Una, foramen spinosum para siya. Spinosum para siya.
Muna ginagdita ko.
Kana nasumpot siya kanang nabalik bitaw. Spinosum pa na siya yung kung virginan na kaday, may mga foramen ubali day. Ana day, dako na siya day. Ano ba expect mabalik na sa uno day kay mudako na gina siya day. Okay? So, okay, going back to the foramen magnum. So, inani na day, kung man na kay anak day, or kung daghan kang laki day, inani na day, foramen magnum na kaday. Ano na lang, para kay nungdo mo. Okay, anterior to your foramen magnum is the basilar part. Okay, can you see? The basilar part of your foramen magnum, of your occipital bone. Then lateral to the foramen magnum are your two condyles, your occipital condyles. Then posterior to that is this, squamous part of the occipital bone. So if you flip it like this, kani siya nga protuberance is called your external occipital protuberance. External occipital protuberance. This one is your superior nuchal line, inferior nuchal line. And this one is your external occipital crest. So it stretches from the exterior occipital protuberance to the foramen magnum. Okay? Okay. So, in your sphenoid bone, in your temporal bone, you have the petrous part. Petrous part. This one is the petrous part of your temporal bone. Okay.
Ang katong squamous part?
Wala, si squamous part is na din petrous part niya, si squamous part is nasa inside.
Okay.
Yon. Okay. So, unsa pa may lain na identify. Okay, let's go to the temporal bone. This one is a temporal bone. Sayang kay klaro ta kayo iyahang superior nga temporal line ug inferior temporal line ba naputol lang yun siya. So kani siya, this one, kung makita mo sa kanang murag articulation din ha. This one, this one, this one, this one. Let's call your pterion. Kita ra?
Yes, yes.
Pterion.
H ang shape.
Posterior, the counterpart of your pterion posteriorly is your asterion. Kana asterion ni siya ha. Asterion, pterion, asterion. So, di ba disarticulate naman niya ang kuan, ang iyang mandible. So if we put a line din he, like that is called your infratemporal fossa. Then superior to that is your temporal fossa, like that. Ana na siya. This one is your zygomatic arch. Everything is called your zygomatic arch. But there's a suture here, ha? This part is still part of your temporal bone. This part is already part of your zygomatic bone. If you can see the suture there, this one. So this one is a zygomatic process of your temporal bone. Then this one is a temporal process of your zygomatic bone. Okay. So this one is the maxilla. Kani siya, maxilla. This one is the anterior nasal spine. Ito yan. Anterior nasal spine. Si Dok Tagabol daw. Kani.
Yeah.
Anterior
Okay.
nasal spine. If we go posteriorly, this one is the posterior nasal spine. Kani. Kani siya. Kita? Okay. Posterior. Kani. Then this one would be your vomer. Kani siya is a vomer, is your vomer. This one is your perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone. Okay, do not be confused, but that's the perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone. Okay, so we go like this na. This one is your nasal bone. It articulates with your frontal bone through your nasion here. Nasion, united nasion. Then this one is the maxilla. Awaha. Kita man mo sa maxilla, no? Ana. This one is the frontal process of your maxilla. Okay, guys, the frontal process of your maxilla. Then dinhi, this one is the zygomatic process of your maxilla. Okay, dili kayo siya makita, but just use your imagination there. Then this one is the infraorbital foramen. Infraorbital foramen, since it's below the orbit of the eyes. Infraorbital foramen. Then this one is the zygomatico-facial fossa. Fossa, okay?
Foramen.
Fossa, dara foramen. Fossa, o kabang ano? Zygomatico-facial fossa. So, kani siya no, ana. You look at it like this. This one is the superior orbital fissure. Kita ra? Superior orbital fissure. Then the inferior orbital fissure. Kita ra?
Okay.
Then this one is your optic cavity. Kani everything is your optic cavity. Your optic cavity is made up of the orbital surfaces of your frontal bone, sphenoid, zygomatic, maxillary, and ethmoid bones. Imuhang orbital cavity. Articulation of 5 bones. 1, 2, 3, 4 na din. Ay, 5 din. 5 after zygomatic. Okay, so I want to correlate this to the interior of your skull. So si superior orbital fissure, tanawa ha, din ha. Then gawas na siya din he. See? Kita ra? Kita ra guys?
Dala ka.
Oo, nag-lihok.
Ano lang?
Okay, nag-lihok. Okay, that's your superior orbital fissure. So, your superior orbital fissure, medial to that is your optic canal. May bangag. Medial. Optic canal. Kana.
Okay.
Optic canal. Kita ra? Your optic canal, dinhi. This one is still your optic canal. Look.
Hindi siya makita.
Makita na. Nag-lihok. Kita?
Naman, wala man. Ay, dala.
Yeah.
There you go. Optic canal.
Okay? Then, wait lang ha. Ako sa niya na din masayip sa sunod. Okay, I will. Okay guys. So humana ta ni kuano you jugjug with style. Remember when you have to review after, okay? If you jugjug with style. So this one is still part of your ethmoid bone. Look at this one. Look guys. Anterior is still part of your ethmoid bone. Your ethmoid bone, when you look at it at the superior portion, you have two parts. Your crista galli, and your cribriform plate. Cribriform plate.
Mo siya tinggil.
Yeah, mo siya tinggil sa imong taler. Yes, dai, mo siya tinggil sa imong taler. So kani sa imong sphenoid bone, you have your so-called anterior clinoid process. Kani murag horns. Anterior clinoid process. Kana. Anterior clinoid process. And then this one is your optic canal, optic canal. It's where your optic nerve passes. Sa imuhang superior orbital fissure, dili mo agi din mo optic nerve, ana sa imong optic canal mo pass. Okay guys? Then this one is the lesser wing of the sphenoid. Look at this one. This one is the greater wing of the sphenoid, the cerebral portion of the greater wing of the sphenoid. Okay? Okay ba ta?
Okay.
Okay ba ta? So kani nga portion din if wala mo ka-answer sa fissure, you will feel this. Kaba mo sa nga portion immediately below the cribriform plate. You will feel jugum. Kuha ka sa fissure, you will feel jugum. Oh my gosh, I'm so jugum. Okay, so kana. And then this one, so I was wrong, no? This one is your pre-chiasmatic. Dili na siya chiasmatic lang. Pre-chiasmatic groove. Pre-chiasmatic groove, okay? Pre-chiasmatic groove. So, below your pre-chiasmatic groove, you have your sella turcica. Your sella turcica lies from this, from your clinoid down to your dorsum sillae. Ani, ha? Mo ni siya imuhang sella turcica. Okay? So, you have your clinoid man din. No, this one is your hypophyseal fossa. Hypophyseal fossa. This one is your tuberculum sillae. Kani. Diba? This one is your pre-chiasmatic groove. Kana. This one is your pre-chiasmatic groove. This one is your tuberculum sillae. This one is your hypophyseal fossa. Diba? It's where your hypophysis of the pituitary gland lies. Oh, and hand in hand. Then this one is your dorsum sillae. If you have your anterior clinoid process, you also have your posterior clinoid process. This one. Ha? Di man gud kay siya klaro, oy. Buyag sad, oy. Basta dorsum sillae ni siya, kanina lang, posterior clinoid ni siya. Okay? Okay, then let's go to the fossa of our life. So this one is your foramen lacerum. This one is your foramen rotundum. Balog nga nabulit ni. Basta foramen rotundum ni siya. Rotundum. Kani. Foramen rotundum. Yun na siya. I'm sure. And this one is your foramen ovale. Kani. Wait sa foramen rotundum. Ovale. Spinosum. Nasumpot siya mo nabali. Bitaw. So, mo na siya. Then you also have the petrous part of your temporal bone. Yeah, this one is the petrous part of the temporal bone. Petrous part of the temporal bone. Awa mo ni siya ang ending sa imong sphenoid. Kani siya nga groove. Kani siya nga groove. Mo na siya ending sa imong sphenoid. Kanang groove for the middle meningeal branches. Kani mo na siya ending sa imong sphenoid. Then below that is your petrous part. And this one is your squamous part. Okay pa ta? Best. Petrous part, squamous part. Unsa gali na ang ending sa imuhang kuan? Sa imong sphenoid. The ending of your sphenoid is the groove for the meningeal vessels. Ha? Middle meningeal vessels. Vessels siya daghan siya. Okay. So si middle meningeal vessels, no, ato na siya ma-exit sa imuhang foramen spinosum. Yes, amazing kay si Lord. Okay, lisod jud siya, no? Lisod jud siya. Amazing jud siya. Oh. The petrous part, then the squamous part of your temporal bone. Of your temporal or cranial bone. Ano lang guys. Ano lang. Wala man niya i-specify kung unsa yun. Then this one is the parietal part.
Atong mga fossa, anterior, middle, o parietal, posterior, posterior cranial fossa.
This one, di ba, ani? This one is the anterior cranial fossa. Makita naman mo, the edge of the lesser wing of the sphenoid is it marks the end of your kuana, anterior cranial fossa. Kani ba? Di ba, from your clinoid process down to this groove here, down to this Canadian hay, the lesser wing. That's your anterior cranial fossa. Then your middle cranial fossa is from the edge of the lesser wing to this part, to the petrous part of your temporal bone. Then your posterior
Fossa.
cranial fossa is from this petrous part, the edge towards the occipital bone. Ana lang siya. Now see, you can see the boundaries man. Makita ang boundaries, di ba?
Like Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. Ana lang.
May ata sa frontal, no? Wapa na?
Frontal na.
Na aspect. Mana na? And that's it.
Mura man to ang i-emphasize ug tamon kaning mga
Katong lirik point black o kaning ano sa kilay.
supraciliary arch.
Ay, katong glabella.
Nag-notes mo ko sa katong ibang connection ni Dong.
Glabella, katong groove.
But it's immediately above. It's where your superciliary arches meet. That's where the glabella is. Awa, makita man. Okay, this one is the glabella. This one is the supraciliary arch. Superciliary arch. Superciliary arch. Dito siya supra. Then this one is your supraorbital margin. Supraorbital notch. Okay? So, daghay kay notch dai, di siya kumuktan dai. Ano dai? So, kung virgin ka dai, magpa-lacerate na ka. But you jug-jugid style, you make sure. Not to the carotid. Kuan ha, you make sure it's massive. Charot. Joke lang. Joke lang.
Mahimong foramen magnum.
Oh, para mahimo siyang foramen magnum. Okay. Di ba naman kay external auditory meatus? Here, it connects here. This one is your internal auditory meatus.
Hindi siya makita.
Hindi siya makita, yun na lang. Ano akong ito slokan?
Nasa petrous part siya.
Nasa sa petrous part. Kubo sa petrous part. Okay? Okay, guys. Nasa amoro man siguro nang i-emphasize pa ganina, maklaro. Pero kaning daghan nga ni wala pa man. Oh my gosh, the clivus. I forgot the clivus by...
Ay, the clivus.
Yan na, i-video na sa...
Okay ra na, huwag mo connected stop.
So the clivus is the sloping surface from your dorsum sillae down to your foramen magnum. Kita ra? From your dorsum sillae down to your foramen magnum.
Clivus. Then jugum to dire.
Ha?
Jugum.
Jugum. Oh.
And clivus.
Kung dili ka cancer sa fisyo, jugum. Parihata na jugum. Nala si John.
Okay na. Yay. And from our... Don't forget to like